We are here at the Center for Sight and Dry Eye Institute chatting with Dr. Austin Liffert. We are talking dry eye awareness. First of all, thank you so much for having us in.
And we're great to have you.
It's so good to see you. Let's talk dry eyes, the symptoms. What do we need to look for?
Great question. I think most people think it's just burning.
Yeah.
But it can also be grittiness or even reflex watering. It can be fluctuating vision. Maybe are unable to wear your contacts as much. So all those symptoms, they go together.
All those things together, and we often wonder when you hear dry eyes, how common is that?
Well, it's very common. In fact, it's going to get more common.
Really?
About 30 million Americans suffer from dry eyes.
Oh, wow.
Probably a larger percent that are undiagnosed or self-diagnosed. And it's more likely to get more prevalent as our population gets older.
So when I think dry eyes, I think, well, I'll just go to the drugstore, right, and get myself some eye drops. How long can you do that versus, okay, it's time to seek some medical treatment, perhaps something more advanced?
Yeah, that's a great question. Common scenario.
Yeah.
I think for dry eyes, for mild dry eyes, artificial tears may be what the patient needs. But you find that you feel your eyes a lot and affecting your vision, the comfort, the quality of vision. You need to have some specialized testing and treatment for that.
Yeah, you said earlier, which I thought this was a great way to put it, that you shouldn't feel your eyes.
Right.
And that makes so much sense, right? We go through every day, we don't think about that. But if you're feeling that, that's a whole different thing.
That's right. Yeah, and it affects the quality of life, quality of our vision. And so there's nice, great options out there beyond artificial tears.
Well, let's talk about some of that medical treatment. But before we do, I also want to know the cause of dry eyes. Is it more environmental factors? Is it age? Is it a combo of both?
Yes.
Okay, yes and yes.
So I think to summarize, it's mainly due to quality of tears, quantity of tears, and I think there's an exposure component as well. So some patients have all three of those. Maybe they have low tear quality due to health conditions. Maybe they have low tear quality due to blocked glands. Sometimes they have an exposure component where maybe they don't close their eyes all the way when they're sleeping.
Right.
Or maybe during the daytime, because all the computer work, they may not be blinking all the way. So the result is their eyes, as the day goes on, their eyes get more and more dry.
And you said it happens even more so perhaps as we get older.
Yeah, it's more common. I think as we get older, it's more likely to develop. But we're seeing it in younger patients as well, partly because of this just increased screen time. So they're doing more computer work and more reading, and it's particularly more so during the pandemic where we're really focusing, so we're not blinking as much, and as a result our eyes get more and more dry.
Would you say too that this is something that we often take for granted? Because when you're not sick, you just don't think about it, I'm fine, right? But it's when you're sick that you realize, wow, what a difference when I actually do feel good. Kind of the same way with your eyes.
Exactly. Yeah, I think a lot of times we just get used to it. I think that's normal. But our focus is not only preventative, but also treatment.
Let's talk treatments. What is actually available in terms of treatment?
Well, as far as prevention, we really feel strongly to make sure our eyelids and eyelashes are clean. So good products like that. Good nutritional supplements are helpful. But then also for in-office therapy, including different types of light therapy and heat therapy, in addition to home therapy, it really makes for a good treatment program.
Okay, so tell us where we can learn more, where we can find you guys.
I'd go to caringforeyes.com.
Caringforeyes.com, and then you guys are all over social media too, I know, and then you have a webinar coming up later this month.
Yep, we're excited to announce a patient webinar on Thursday, July 21st at 7 o'clock p.m. Free patient webinar, all things dry eyes.
Fantastic. Again, I know a dry subject for some, but also very important to get taken care of. Doctor, we appreciate your time. Again, caringforeyes.com is where you can learn more.
Thanks, Amber.
So much.